Hey guys, and welcome to this channel. I know that I haven't recorded a video for a long time, and yeah, unfortunately I got sick, but for now I feel magnificent, and let's get started. But before we go to the charts, I would like to say that at first I'd like to make a short overview of S&P 500 and then move on to Bitcoin because I'd like you to wait till the most important and the most exciting moment, and I would like it to make the end of this video. So, as I've just promised, here is the chart of S&P 500 and what we can see here. So, a long time ago, I was drawing this triangle, and for now we can see that we broke out from it, and S&P 500 skyrockets to new almost all-time high. Why is it happening? Because if you look at the charts of Apple and Nvidia, guys, I can also open them for you. So I haven't prepared them, but it doesn't take me a long time. So Apple, we can open chart of Apple and see that in spite of bearish market, Apple went to a new all-time high, which is ridiculous. Moreover, if you open Nvidia and look at its chart, that looks even more ridiculous than on Apple. We can see this tremendous gap here, which we haven't covered. And I suppose that such a huge gap just must be covered. So I suppose we will return and test these levels. At least I do not believe that the bearish market has finished and that we're gonna go to enter a new bull run and forget about all the problems that are currently exist. So then let's look at short liquidations and short positions on S&P 500. I have already showed you these statistics many times, but now we can clearly see that the number of short positions reduces every single day. You may ask a question, why is it happening? Guys, that's obvious. All the short positions get liquidated. So, as both me and you predicted this, now we can see it happening. So, then one more interesting stuff. Let's see what happened with S&P 500 since the beginning of Federal Reserve raising the key interest rate. Just to draw attention to the fact that the lowest key interest rate was 0.25, and the last date when it was so was on the 1st of February 2022. And for you guys, I have marked this date on this chart. You can see the 1st of February 2022. That was the point when it was the last day when everyone could borrow money using this extremely low key interest rate. What happens now? The key interest rate is 5.25%. Ridiculous. And look at the chart. As you can see, the current price of S&P 500 is the same as it was a year ago on February the 1st. But the difference is in key interest rate. I just want you to think, to ponder on this fact and adjust your investing strategy to this data, if you know how to use it. I'm just sharing with you this information because I suppose you might benefit from it and make it useful and I also want to improve your overall understanding of the financial markets. So I suppose that's all about S&P 500, and let's move on to Bitcoin, where things become even more curious and more daunting. At first, let's make a local overview of what's happening to Bitcoin right now. As you can see, we entered a new declining range. As you remember in the previous videos, I had this horizontal line because I didn't think that we would eventually go down, and when we broke out from that level, I redesigned my chart, and now I see this declining range. So why is it interesting? Because only because this range is declining, it means that we slowly liquidate all the long positions and convince people and persuade people opening short positions. And then there might be a sudden breakout with price escalating to a new high, for example 30k or even higher. Considering the length and the power of this consolidation, maybe a new local high might be set from this consolidation. By the way, guys, and right now we're just about to discuss the most curious thing which you might see on the preview of this video. And this is the date, 14th of April. Just look at this. This local peak was set exactly on the 14th of April 2023. And now I would like to draw attention to where was the price of Bitcoin on April 14th, 2021. That was a local all-time high. Okay, by that time it was a peak. It was a new all-time high of Bitcoin. Then we started to decline. Of course, it was much more intense than we can see now, but anyway. Then there was a declining range, and we broke out and went to the new all-time high. Of course, we're not considering going to new all-time high right from 30k, even below 30k, but that might be a good signal for us, guys, that we might go to higher figures, like 32 or maybe even 34k. Anyway, time will show. I just wanted you to pay attention to that fact. So a little bit of conspiracy here. That's all for today, guys. If you really like this video, give it a like or dislike if you didn't like it, and write in the comments below what you would like me to show the next video about. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.